So 2K's back at it again, guys, and they just ended up releasing another new locker code, and it's one of those locker codes that if you put in, you put in, and if you don't, then, you don't. They also ended up revealing new players like Diamond Iguodala, which you do need for Kobe being Bryant, and like the video right now if you think 2K should give us bigger and better locker codes, as well as better content, and also let me know down below in the comments, what's a player that you're trying to get right now in 2K, and so like I said, we got a new locker code, we got new players that we're getting, and Diamond Iguodala is one of those right there. You can actually see he's going to be part of the Tis the Season, and so he's going to be a shooting guard slash small forward. Now, I'm actually curious to see, do I have an Iguodala already in my collection? Do we even have one? I feel like we have like a lower tier one, right? Yeah, we do this one. Oh, that's right. I totally forgot about the Legendary Path one. This one was back in September when the game came out, already going into the new year. And so we are getting a 6'6" Diamond. He's going to be a shooting guard, which I definitely do like, even though Kobe is also a shooting guard. So why are we locking in, a Diamond for for another shooting guard? That just doesn't make any sense. But he is going to have, a good three-pointer, because his three-pointer was already an 80 as a Ruby. The driving dunk was an 85 on his Ruby too. So his driving, his shooting, and his defense is going to be up there. Iguodala is going to be crazy. And like I said, with this collection right here, with Iggy being the reward as the diamond, they actually made Kobe a little bit more affordable in the sense that he's not going to be as expensive. And I say that because the next player that we're getting is going to be PJ Tucker right here, who is a Ruby, by the way. So that's going to be a cheap Ruby that everybody can pick up. Now, when it comes to PJ, I do want to take a look in my collection. What do we have with PJ Tucker? Let's find out. So we do have the Series 1. That's going to actually be a power forward slash small forward, same as his gold player card. And he is going to be 6'5", so a bit undersized, unfortunately. But defensively, though, he's going to be great. He's definitely going to have a 3-ball. I feel like he's definitely going to be a good budget Ruby, for salary cap and stuff like that, just because of the defense. And he should be able to shoot. But then outside of that, I don't really see him having a high driving dunk when it comes to him, just because the gold one had a 52. And, PJ Tucker, really, he's not Vince Carter by any means. So he'll definitely be more like a 3-and-D type of player. And so PJ is going to be available, and that's going to be a Ruby. Now, we are also getting my boy LaMarcus Aldridge right here, man. I always love getting a LaMarcus Aldridge just because he's a great stretch big. So he can play the power forward slash center position, and he's an amethyst. So he's not going to be as expensive as a diamond. Now, when it comes to LaMarcus, I kind of want to remind myself, do I have the, I think it was like the promo one, right? Oh, I don't have it. I thought I chose it from that option pack a while back. I think I ended up, wait, I think I picked up Muggsy. Is that what I did? Hold on, I got to remind myself. I have a lot of players, in my collection. So sometimes, I'd be forgetting which ones I get. But yeah, Muggsy I ended up choosing, that's right. And obviously, when it comes to LaMarcus, he's going to be 6'11", definitely a great height. He's going to be one of those pick and pop type of players, mainly because of the three-pointer. Even though the Ruby one only had a 62, but obviously his new card as an amethyst should be probably in the 70s, 80s. Most likely probably high 80s, I'm expecting. The defense isn't really going to be there because he wasn't a defender, but I think it'll still be solid because he had a 74 as a Ruby. So might be in the high 80s as an amethyst as well. Same with like the speed and the driving dunk. Should definitely get a nice little upgrade. And so LaMarcus Aldridge is also getting a nice little upgrade, which he definitely does need. And when, with this one, the new amethyst, more people are going to be able to get him versus this one, since this one was only available, with the promotion, the option pack and stuff like that. So LaMarcus Aldridge is getting a new card. And then on top of that, we're also getting a Kemba Walker. What do you guys know about my boy Kemba? Back in college, he was him. And actually, what happened to him, He was definitely one of the better point guards, and then he just kind of like wasn't there anymore. Someone let me know the story about Kemba. But he is going to be an amethyst, which means he's going to be cheaper than, say, a diamond. And this collection definitely is already looking pretty cheap with all the players that we're getting. Now, when it comes to Kemba, I'm pretty sure that we do not have a Kemba in the game yet, unless, let me just double check, triple check up in here in my collection. And yeah, no matches found. So, wait, let me check the database, because I think maybe he might have like a promo card. Let's take a look, Kemba Walker, but I'm pretty sure he doesn't have one. And he does. Oh, he does. Wait, why do I not have this one? Oh, that's the starter one. That's right. I gotta do domination for that. I ain't nobody got time for that one. But he does have himself a card. It's going to be the starter one. So that's gonna be a 6-foot point guard. Nothing crazy, you know what I mean? It's just a 6-foot point guard, which, if you like Kemba back in college, you'll definitely pick him up. His three-pointer definitely is going to be up there. Driving dunk, I don't think will be anything good. The defense, though, same. Might get like a little upgrade, stuff like that. But mainly, he's going to be a three-point shooting, fast point guard that you can definitely play with if you do, want to pick him up, obviously, as an amethyst. But again, he's going to be 6 foot tall, which really isn't that crazy, unfortunately. And so that's going to be another player that we're getting on top of everything else. And then we still got more. Now, the next player that we're also getting is going to be Haslem out here, bro. How old is he? And if I remember correctly, he retired, but he's still like on the Miami Heat, right? Like he's working for them, unless I'm wrong. What if he's still actively playing? Let me know down below in the comments, but I'm pretty sure he already retired. And so he's getting a whole new card. It's going to be a Ruby, which again, a nice little cheap card for the collection, which you do need for Kobe being Bryant. Now, when it comes to Haslem, I do want to see it though. I'm pretty sure, do we have one in my team? Pretty sure we don't, unless it's another starter player. And yeah, so I don't have one in my collection, but obviously we can always check the database just to like make sure if we do have a Haslem, because you know sometimes there might be like a random card that I still gotta get, and there is one. Hey, also a starter player. Okay, so some of the starter players are getting some love, you know, with new players available, you know, in my team with the new collections and everything. So that's going to be a 6'7", you know, center / power forward. So undersized. Wow, this collection really is undersized, huh? But Marcus being the tallest player so far. And so 6'7", he's going to have a 6'11" wingspan. Obviously, when it comes to him, you're going to have that heart, that hustle, that determination. You know, yeah. I mean, he's not going to have a three-pointer unless 2K's like, all of a sudden he might get one. I doubt it, though. Rebounding might be up there a little bit. I mean, he's going to be a rupee. I mean, does he get like a crazy upgrade with his evolution? He ends up getting, okay, so he'll have some defense. There you go. So he'll be like a short defensive, you know, 6'7" power forward center. Nothing crazy. The best part about him is that he's going to be cheap. That's really the best thing, mainly about this whole collection, honestly, when it comes to all the players that we're getting. And so you guys can see right here. So when it comes to the P9 collection for Kobe being Bryant, this is actually going to be one of the cheapest ones because you do need to pick up PJ. You have to get, you know, Marcus Aldridge, you got to get Kemba Walker, and you got to get Haslem. So they're going to be available in the player market and then, of course, the pack markets. And then once you end up getting all four of those, you get to lock in iguodala. But then also keep in mind that when it comes to those players and those packs, they're going to be available in the pack market. Obviously, you know, they're going to be getting updated, upgraded. And basically, they should just be adding the new players within, you know, these packs. And so iguodala should be pullable, you know, for Kobe, the rubies, the amethyst. I do love the fact that this collection is going to be cheap, though. That's like my favorite thing about it is that with these players, I mean, you're looking at 2 rubies, 2 amethysts, and you get a diamond. So a lot of people are going crazy that Kobe was going to be worth like 10 million MT. He's not going to be that expensive. He's still pricey because you have to get the other collections too. But this collection, at least 2K did make Kobe cheaper than what everybody was expecting. And like I said at the beginning of the video, 2K also ended up releasing a new locker code, which is one of those locker codes that just, 2K, you got to do better, bro. We got to get bigger and better locker codes, especially for this event. I just feel like if 2K is doing this for the 25 days of 2K, I feel like they could definitely make them better. You know what I mean? I feel like we deserve it too. And I say that because it's the holidays. Christmas around the corner, and it feels like 2K is just giving us coal for Christmas, man. Even though I guess when it comes to this locker code, some people can definitely find you know, a use for it. It's not the worst locker code, I will say that. It's not the worst one, but that's not really saying much. But it still is a locker code, and I got you guys covered with everything, no matter what it is. And so you guys know I got you, you know, covered with everything like I said. So no matter how good or bad it is, I got you covered. And so this is going to be the new locker code. It's going to be 2K11 and then need and then boost 1 and then 2K24. So I'm going to type it in though because, I mean, it's a locker code. Hardly get to do that nowadays. So yeah, for those wondering, it is boost. So basically that means that you're going to, you know, you're going to get Gatorade boost or my career park, stuff like that. So yeah, put it in if you want to. If you don't, like I said, it's up to you. I'm just the messenger, okay? Go blame 2K. Go tell 2K to bring us and give us better locker codes. And obviously, as this event keeps going on, I'll be sure to keep you updated with everything else. But for now, though, if you guys want to see more videos, check out the No Money Spent Squad. Also, check out the pack opening I did. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.